Hello. Tonight's story is Santa's Kiwi Holiday. The Arctic is cold in midwinter. It's where poor Santa lives. Remember, he's always busy, never slacks. It's hard work filling Christmas sacks. He works all day and half the night to get our toys and gifts just right. And as each Christmas comes a-knocking, he's ready with our Christmas stocking. But Santa's feeling not the best. I'm tired, he says. I need a rest. It's time I had a break away. I think I'll go on holiday. He scanned the globe for where to go. Sea and sun, not ice and snow. Mountains, rivers, native bush. He gives the globe another push. And then his heart begins to race. New Zealand looks the perfect place. He packs his bag without delay and soon is ready on his sleigh. Up, up, to the trade winds high, reindeer pounding cloudless sky, across the earth and oceans proud, down to the land of the long white cloud. Santa arrives at break of day, the beauty takes his breath away. Crystal seas and forest green, the best he has ever seen. The reindeer, they need food and sleep, he leaves them grazing with some sheep. Ready now to have some fun, he strips his coat off in the sun. No belt to hold his ample belly, it wobbles just like a jelly. Goodness gracious, what a state. I'd better start to lose some of this weight. It isn't really that surprising. Santa's not known for exercising. He knows he should get fit and strong, for Christmas Eve is hard and long. So down to the beach dear Santa jogs, dressed only in his swimming togs. He feels alive and young and free, the way you do beside the sea. He doesn't swim for very long. To do too much would be quite wrong, and with ideas of getting tanned, he lays himself upon the sand. His pure white skin, so bright and dazzling, is not prepared for such a frazzling. Before too long he feels the burn. The sun, it gives him quite a turn. The kids, they ask him, "Where's your cap?" When on the beach, it's slip, slop, slap. So Santa goes and buys some good sunscreen, a shirt and hat of holly green. He has a shower, and once he's dried, he goes and buys a tourist guide. There is so much to see and do, he makes a plan of what to view. Te Papa, the Treaty of Waitangi, a Maori Marae, tasty hungy, caves with glowworms shining bright, each a twinkling fairy light. The bubbling sulphur wonderland he finds quite hard to understand, so different from his land of ice, he's sure it doesn't smell so nice. He buys himself a history book to read the tales of Captain Cook. He scallops in the scallop grounds and fishes for snapper in the sounds. Then Santa thinks he'll try some tramping and do a bit of Kiwi camping. He buys a tent and a huge backpack and sets off down the Heafy track. He swims with dolphins, watches whales, tries some mountain biking trails. He flies his sleigh around Mount Cook and finds the glaciers worth a look. He covers every inch of ground, takes a boat on Milford Sound, speeds in jet boats close to rocks, and swings across a flying fox. His holiday is nearly through, but there's still so much to see and do. I'll be very sad to go. New Zealand is such a fun place, you know. But one last thing, one final treat. They tie the cord around his feet. The biggest drop he'd ever seen. He jumped into a deep ravine. The reindeer hide their big brown eyes. What will we do if Santa dies? They fear that he might hit his head. Poor Rudolph's nose goes brighter red. Upside down to sound of cheers, he chuckles as he reappears. Chimneys won't be such a bump, now I've learnt to bungee jump. And on that cheery, happy note, Santa fastens belt and coat. He leaps upon his trusty sleigh, for now he must be on his way. He raises his hand to wave goodbye and heads back to the northern sky. He really doesn't want to leave, but he'll be back on Christmas Eve. He sure will be. You're very, very lucky living in New Zealand. Do you know that? Night, night. God bless.